Hey guys, it's Lala and you're watching Lala Tarot. Today we're going to be unboxing the Macabre Tarot by Samantha West. And it's really a true gem, honestly. I've been waiting for this deck for quite some time and I couldn't get it from Amazon or any of the other websites in a speedy time frame. So I actually found it at my metaphysical store and decided to pick it up. So today we're going to be taking a look at this beautiful deck. It is such a lovely, lovely box. It goes for $34.95 in the US and it's published by Rockpool. So I'm excited. It seems like it could be a really, really nice deck. It has a lot of detail on the box, and as you can see, it is kind of like a coffin here. So I'm really excited to check this out. Now, this will probably be the last video that I do of the year of 2021. So I just wanted to finish it off strong with one of the decks that I really, really wanted this year, the Macabre Tarot. So yes, going forward into next year, the channel will change a little bit because I am looking to consume less. I have a large tarot and oracle collection and I'm looking to kind of consume a little bit less next year and focus on what I do have. So the channel will still have unboxings of new decks that come in, but we will also incorporate some other things with some of the decks that I currently have. But just wanted to put that out there, guys. We also do have a drawing in the works. Once we get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a free deck to you guys. It will be one of the most popular decks on my channel. So make sure that you're subscribing to this channel. Make sure you're giving me the thumbs up to let me know that you like the decks that I'm unboxing, because that will probably be the one that I give away. So definitely go ahead and subscribe, and once we get to 100 subscribers, I will let you guys know how to enter that drawing for the free deck. All right, so let's get into the Macabre Tarot by Samantha West. I'm super excited. So it does open up like this, which is totally cool. And it seems to make some noise. How cool is that? Oh my goodness. Let's do it again. Hold on. Let's do it again. Wow. So it's like a real life coffin. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. And I think it's a lovely addition considering the fact that the deck is $34.95. So to get a little something extra is amazing. You also have a guidebook here, so that's super exciting. Let's just take a quick peek at the guidebook. Nothing too major. It looks like you go into an introduction and how to use the cards, and then straight into the major and minor arcanas. It does look like the suits are changed to bones, daggers, crystals, and cups. So bones would be our wands, daggers, of course, would be our swords, crystals, pentacles, and cups would be cups, okay? So let's keep it going. So introduction, you do get a few spreads here. And of course, it goes straight to the cards. I love that it's colored, and it's actually a really good quality guidebook. It doesn't feel flimsy at all or anything like that. You get little pictures there. You also get some keywords for your upright and your reverse meanings, as well as a very, very small passage with an expanded meaning to it. So that's really cool. And then after that, it goes into about the author. So 90-page guidebook, really straightforward. And I love the simplicity of it. That's really nice. We'll come back to the guidebook later if we need to. And let's take a look at our cards. So really lovely, lovely box to keep this in. How beautiful is that? Really lovely. And here's the back of it in case you wanted to read it and see what the back is all about. All right, so let's take a look at our cards. Here are our cards, and here's the backs of them. Let me take off this little plastic here. Give me 1 second. Whoop, you can actually just pull it right off. So nothing too complicated, nothing too fancy. They have some gold gilding on the sides of them, which is really lovely. I love the fact that you get that gold gilding on there. All right. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the actual cards and see what they're all about. So here's the backs of them, first of all, because backs are important. They like edges, you know, the backs are super duper important. So I love this. Mine is really pretty. You get like these skulls and butterflies. You have a snake there, the eye in the center, little knives and bats. I mean, there's a lot of details here. And this would make for a very excellent Halloween deck too. So very lovely. And let's go ahead and get straight into it. So here we have the Fool card. And the Magician. I love that there's some animals in here. Like, that's amazing, the fact that you get some animals too. The High Priestess would be the Divine. The Ethereal is the Empress. So you do have the numbers at the top to show you. And number 4 is the Emperor. Rigid. The Hierophant is number 5. It is the Guide. I really like how mystical this deck feels and witchy. It feels really witchified, and that's always nice. The Lovers, card number 6. Amazing. The Chariot, number 7. Strength is number 8. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. Justice. The Hangman. Death. Temperance. They do stick together just a little bit. The Devil. You know, it doesn't really bother me that most of the card is blank. Like, there's a lot of background to these cards, but it really doesn't bother me. I feel like the images are really nice, and it doesn't bother me that there's so much background space here. We have the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, little happy face, Judgment, and the World card. Those are our majors. And now we're going to go into our minors. The Ace of Bones, which we talked about would be the Wand suit. So this is the Ace of Wands. The Two of Wands. The 3. The 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. It also doesn't really bother me that a lot of the cards are not people. I don't like decks where every card is a person. You know what I mean? Like, as it makes me think that whatever I'm reading about involves people. So I love the fact that some of the cards don't actually involve people. It's just skulls or bones or whatever. Now, this is the court card, the Page of Wands. And so our pages are terror of bones. Instead of pages, it's terror. So that is one difference that you'll need to keep in mind. Then you also have the Nightmare of Bones, which would be the Knight. Seems like this would be definitely a Halloween deck that would have been great to come out around Halloween time. The Haunting of Bones would be the Queen of Wands. And the Macabre of Bones is the King of Wands. This is a really nice card. Next up, we have our swords. Ace of Daggers. Two of Daggers. Our Three of Swords. The Four. This is nice. The Five of Swords. The Six. Seven. 8. 9. And to 10. All right. And our core cards for our swords are, again, the pages are terror. So the Terror of Daggers is the Page of Swords. The Nightmare of Daggers, or the Knight of Swords. Hunting is our Queens. And Massacre is our Kings. Oh my gosh, what a clown. That is kind of super scary, honestly, to imagine a clown running around with a knife. So the King of Swords here. All right, next up we have our Pentacles, the Ace of Crystals. Beware of the mice. The Two of Crystals. These are really, really beautiful in their own right. Honestly, they're different, but I love the fact that they're different because I want decks that are different and that stand out to me in ways that maybe other decks that I have don't stand out. So I love that. The 3, the 4, the 5 of crystals, the 6, the 7, the 8. That's lovely with a little teapot. The 9 of crystals. And the 10 of crystals. I'm interested to see what the guidebook says. Ooh, I like this one. The Page of Crystals. The Page of Pentacles. Sexy, sexy. And the Knight of Crystals. Yeah, I'm interested to see what how the guidebook explains these cards. The Queen of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles. And finally, we have our Cups suit, which is my favorite suit. I love the cups. So we have the Ace of Cups. Nice. The 2 of Cups. the Three of Cups, the Four, the Five, the Six. That's different. The Seven, the Eight, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. And finally, our core cards here, we have the Page or the Terror of Cups, the Knight or the Nightmare of Cups, the Hunting or the Queen of Cups, and the Massacre or the King of Cups. This is really a fun deck, honestly. It's just fun. Like, it's not to be taken too seriously. It's kind of spooky. It has these beautiful gold gilded edges. I mean, it's lovely. It's really a lovely deck. The only thing I would say, honestly, guys, is with this deck, some of the edges I noticed were a little bit curled at times. I'm not sure if you guys are able to see that, but some of the edges were a little bit curled to me. But other than that, I feel like it's a wonderful deck. It feels really good as far as like the quality goes, and it's amazing. I like it. I think it will bring something amazing to your readings, whether it's during Halloween time or just on a time where you want to do like shadow work. I think this will be a great deck to use. Really lovely. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull you guys a card for the month of January 2022 and see how you're bringing in your new year. And then I also have our lovely charm bucket. So I brought this out for you guys because we don't use charms often, and I have a ton of them, and I want to pull you guys some charms for this year to see how the year might be panning out for you. And so let's do it. Let's pull you guys one card or a couple cards and see whatever falls out for how you're bringing in this new year and the energy that's going on here. And then we'll pull a couple of charms, okay? This is the last video of 2021. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas and blessings to you and your family. So let's see, what is the energy for the viewer going into 2022, January 2022. The cards actually shuffle very lovely, very easily. What is the energy for the viewer going into 2022? They shuffle amazing, guys. No issues whatsoever with shuffling. So let's see. This is the overall energy going into 2022. The Ace of Crystals. How lovely is that, guys? This is about new opportunities, right? New opportunities for growth. Some of you guys might be purchasing homes, new jobs, new babies, new financial opportunities, new relationships, but it's all about the new here. I would say to be careful because we have these little mice here. Be careful of things or people that could eat away at your resources, right? So mice and Lenormand typically talk about eating away at resources. So just be careful of that, whether it's people or things that you purchase or consume or buy. I know myself, like I talked about, I'm going to be conscious of what I'm consuming as far as tarot and oracle decks. I have enough, right? I'm very prosperous, but if I continue to purchase $500 worth of tarot oracle cards, you know, in a month or two, then that's not being very smart and wise about my resources. So just being careful and conscious of how you're using your resources. But it looks like you guys have so many opportunities for financial growth as well as other opportunities. So that is your tarot card going into 2022. And now let's pull you guys some charms really quickly. So I'm going to set your tarot card here. Hopefully that you can still see it. I know there's a lot of light here just kind of shining off of my little setup here, but that is that. And let's pull you guys some charms, okay? So here's our charm bucket. Again, it's huge. We have a ton, and it is going to be a little loud. All right. Ooh, we've got a lot. Oh my goodness. I wish I had my wand with me. I don't have my wand with me. I'll have it the next video. All right, so some of you guys are getting engaged. This is the little ring. So some of you guys are getting engaged. If you're not already proposed to in the year of 2022, you may just be, you know, in a substantial relationship that turns into an engagement. I see you potentially opening up businesses here. This is like my Empress crown. My charm for this one means Empress. So you're starting up businesses, really being prosperous. We also have the groom here. I'm not sure if you guys are able to see that, but this charm says that this is a groom in some of you guys' life. So that's amazing. We also have the Two of Cups. So definite time for like relationships and love matters for some of you. For sure. We have someone with the letter R in their name. So maybe your significant other's name starts with an R, or your name could start with an R. This charm says matron of honor. So for some of you guys, you may be attending a wedding and becoming the matron of honor. We have opportunities. We have keys here representing opportunities. All right. There's also another groom. So heavy energy around grooms and potentially meeting the one who's going to propose to you. We have a Sagittarius. So again, someone important in your life is a Sag. And I see you receiving gifts because we have this little teddy bear. So, teddy bear dropped down somewhere. We have learn. So maybe some of you guys are going back to school, learning something new, taking up a new skill, a new craft. Here's hot dogs. So whenever I receive food charms, it's just about what I'm eating. So some of you could be actually eating a hot dog right now or attending a baseball game or something like that in 2022. Dolphins is about friends. So friends are going to be very significant and important in 2022. I love Dolphin charm because it's about happiness and joy and friends. All right. So some of you guys, we have a dog charm here. So your pet, you may be getting and receiving a new pet. Maybe that's the gift that you're going to be getting with that bear charm. We have our fairies being significant. And again, the books, so learning something new. Lots of changes here with our butterfly charm. So lots of changes going through. We have a guitar. I wonder if anybody got a guitar for Christmas. Or if you're just taking up music. Is that a new class or something that you're studying how to play the guitar? This is my Cinderella Slipper. So for me, this represents that there is going to be a knight in shining armor or somebody that you meet who's really going to be the one for you. And I think we can see and tell that because we have the engagement ring and the Two of Cups here, the groom. And so there's a lot of love energy going on. Some of you are dating someone who is in the army or military. It says, I love my soldier. So some of you are actually dating someone who's in the army or the military. And I think that we also have that soldier here. So yeah, absolutely. Someone who's very protective of you in general. The fall could be definitely important since we have this leaf here, but it's also talking about releasing and shedding what no longer serves you and what's old. I see important letters and emails or mail coming to you. And I also see a little bit of money here. We have a dime, so not so much, but you may be getting a small amount of money that comes to you shortly. Make sure you're drinking tea, or you could just be someone who loves to drink tea. But this is about self-care, so make sure you're taking care of yourself. And we also have another matron of honor. So for sure, some of you guys are going to be attending a wedding. All right, so A lot of the charms are just pretty much talking about you ironing out the past here with the iron out any old ties or things that need to get finished and completed. And there's upcoming changes for you. I see upcoming changes and the dragonfly mating for life. So definitely, guys, there's new opportunities for your overall energy in the month of or the year of 2022, especially in January. And the most significant thing that I see from your charms is that there's a relationship that's blossoming, that's forming. Could be with a Sagittarius, or that could be your energy. Someone who's protective of you. Could be a military or army person, doesn't have to be, but definitely changes. Take care of yourself, pick up a new trade, learn how to play the guitar, welcome these changes, iron out anything from the past, and definitely enjoy your new year. All right, so you guys have been watching an unboxing of the Macabre Tarot. We got a chance to take a look at this beautiful deck today. It does come with 78 beautiful cards that are gilded on the edges, in addition to a lovely little guidebook here for you. And it is $34.95 in the US. So if you like this video, definitely give me the thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Let me know that you enjoyed looking at the Macabre Tarot, and this is something that you definitely would pick up or want to see me give away in our next drawing. Give me that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday and an even greater new year, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.